Last night, we brought you a report about the COVID crisis in Indonesia, a nation where a lack of vaccines is fueling the deadly and relentless pandemic. But tonight, we travel to Russia, a nation where they have created a vaccine that many experts say appears to be effective, yet that nation is enduring a devastating third wave, and critics accuse officials there of a cover-up. Patrick Reevell files this in-depth report.
This was a holiday Russian authorities decided had to happen. Navy Day in St. Petersburg. The government pressing ahead with this grandiose naval parade, despite the country being pummeled by a third wave of coronavirus. Only at the last minute did city authorities ask people not to attend, but thousands still came out, packed together, most without masks.
There are a few small inconveniences, unpleasantness, but they are all smoothed out by the mood, by the wonderful holiday. Everything is okay. Everything's fine.
The mixed messaging over the parade sums up Russia's approach to COVID. From mid-June, hospitals have been swamped and deaths have surged. Russia's vaccine, Sputnik V, was the first registered for COVID-19, but at 47%, the country has one of the highest levels of vaccine skepticism in the world.
We don't trust the vaccines, because to trust vaccines, you need a lot of time. And this is just like an experiment on people.
That low rate of vaccination has been coupled with few pandemic restrictions, leaving Russia largely defenseless.
Officially, mass events over 75 people are banned in St. Petersburg right now. But frankly, walking around, you would never know that there were any restrictions.
It's definitely like a different world. You know, you come in from a place that's really strict on restrictions and mask wearing and PPE and all that stuff, especially in public transport. And then you come to a place where nobody follows any guidelines.
Russian officials claim the country can celebrate its pandemic response, boasting it's come through better than most, reporting a death toll of around 150,000. But publicly available data suggests that doesn't add up. Around the world, experts have adopted a common method for best assessing the pandemic's true toll by counting what's called excess deaths. That is, comparing the total number of deaths in a country during the pandemic to the total deaths in an average year. During the pandemic, almost every country has seen a steep increase in total deaths. And despite the official toll, Russian national statistics show it isn't an exception. Russia's government has argued it applies a more conservative approach to calculating COVID deaths, but that doesn't explain such a large difference.
Last 15 years, the mortality steadily went down, 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 and down. But in November and December of last year, the number of deaths have been have been the biggest in history, in post-war history in Russia.
Alexei Raksha was fired from Russia's National Statistics Agency after he publicly pointed out how the country's official toll was undercounting. Russian national statistics show that since the start of the pandemic, Russia has suffered at least 470,000 more deaths than normal. And that doesn't yet include June and July.
I think that by the end of September, the overall excess mortality will be at least 700,000 people. So it's a huge number, and no any European country sits above Russia in this table.
That would be around 500,000 more than Russia's official death toll. Critics say this is a dangerous cover-up and is fueling the third wave currently ravaging Russia.
They don't care about the life and health of people, because the main thing is to do something, to show a picture. They need to create the impression that everything is okay.
In St. Petersburg, Alexander Yablokov is in no doubt that the official numbers are an undercount. In the COVID ward he was in, all but one of 7 people with him died within a week.
It seemed to me that I had found myself in a morgue, not a hospital, but a morgue.
Experts say the third wave appears to finally be easing in Moscow and St. Petersburg, but the process is slow. And with much of Russia still reluctant to get vaccinated and few restrictions to curb the virus, the fear is there will be many more deaths to hide. Patrick Reevell, ABC News, Moscow.
Our thanks to Patrick for that.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.